Yes, Rav.
Moving to Yud. My notes takers are here.
Yes, Rav.
Yes, we're here.
But
Yes.
Sheva is here. No more Shiva ela bat Sheva.
Yes, but Sheva is here. I was gonna change it on the chat.
Yeah, please. So
Okay, I have to figure out how to do that.
good. Very good. Yud is when a person have Yud in his name. So is Adin, is very Adin Nefesh, meaning his Nefesh is very gentle and he is very much, he or she, modest, humble people, truthful people. You very much trusted, you can trust this person. Originally, he doesn't like imitation. Very, very intelligent, smart, and deep. Or the letter, right? Yud. Very good. But if it's going to the wrong side, to the negative side, here we go. Laziness, no goal, and full of desires for material world. Completely the opposite. Did you hear the opposite? Completely opposite.
Nilofar Khanum, can you please mute?
Rav, when you mentioned original, you mean straightforward or just creative?
What's original?
Sorry.
What's
Original
Yes. Like no copycats or?
is not a copycat, no.
Mhm.
Sometimes we're doing things that it's not us, we're trying to copy other people.
Oh, to like fit in?
When a Jew starting to act like a goy, is he original?
No.
What is he?
Like everyone else. Unoriginal.
Copycat.
You
Yeah.
fake.
So having standards is like,
Be original Jew.
For the
Yeah,
Adin Nefesh, is that sensitive or just soft spoken?
soft.
Thank you.
Sensitive is called regishut.
Okay.
Sensitivity. It's very much with regesh. Adin is very delicate. The neshama is very delicate, not rough. So, original means, tell me something, Abraham Avinu was original or he was imitator?
original.
Original.
Why?
Because he didn't copy with the idols. He was his own. He was searching for Hashem.
And nothing will move him. You see, and sometimes we see the original and we feel bad. I have to say it. When we see the Hasidim, when we see people with peot, with long coat and this, you feel why they cannot fit like everybody else. Because they don't want to be like anybody else. They want to stay original Jews. I'll tell you a story off the record a little bit. You know that Albert Einstein one day came to visit Eretz Israel. He was still alive. He was the guest of then, the prime minister was Ben Gurion. Ben Gurion. So he wanted to see Jerusalem. As any other Jew that I know is very interested to see how Jerusalem looks. So he told them, where are the Jews, that we accustomed to from exile? So he took him to Mea Shearim. Do you know where is it?
Yes, Rav.
Mea Shearim.
Yes.
The
With the-
Hasidic play.
Yerushalmis, right, Rav? Yerushalmis?
Yerushalmi with the stripes,
Yeah, the white and the black, the whitish.
and the tzitzit is flying all over the place and so on. And so he saw that Albert Einstein he is interested. He told them, let me tell you, this is the museum, or how Jew used to look. We keep them over here as a museum. What we're trying to do is the new Jews, the free ones. Then there were maybe a few thousands. Today, Ben Gurion is long gone. Everybody is gone. And most of Jerusalem today, most of them look like me. Ben Gurion, even though he was a Jew, he didn't understand what does it mean to be original. He wanted to copy the Goy. He wanted to be American.
So did Albert Einstein. I did a lot of reading about him.
Yeah. Did he help them? No.
He did a lot of unkosher things in his life.
Okay. That's not what we're talking now. We're talking about to stay original and don't be ashamed of it. On the contrary. And we have this core because Abraham Avinu, the whole world was in one side and he was the only one in the other side. Everybody said he's crazy. He lost his mind. Imagine billions of people saying that you're crazy. At the end, you're going to believe that you're crazy. Something is wrong with you. Maybe I'll take some pills. That's when I'm meant to be original. Okay, so it was a little bit explanation what original means.
Thank you very much, Rav.
Let's go to Kaf. Kaf, like Malka, Malkiel, what else with Kaf?
Michal.
Michael. Kaf. Very, I would say, very stable, have a lot of excitement. Also original. He has loyalty. He's a leader. He has a charm. And he is happy with what he has. Going to the wrong side, here we go. All the time he's in fear. Very hesitant. He cannot make decisions. All the time he's angry, has a temper issues. He has ego. And he has a desire for money. The main desire that he have is money. So this calf can be very good, and the calf can take you who knows where. Lamed, again. How many names you know with Lamed?
רבא, יש לי שאלה. דניאל גם הולך לזה?
רפאל, מיכאל,
Daniela, Leah, Nathaniel, Nava, Naphtali. No, not
Levi,
Levi.
Uziel. Uziel.
Okay. Lamed. He come to represent, by him is always prosperity. He has more than enough. Open hands, very and he is a decent person.
I'm sorry, Rabbi. What person?
Decent.
Decent. Thank you.
open hand, you mean large or?
Large. You don't have to bring a plier to open up his hand. Meduyak, meaning he is very meticulous. By him, everything has to be symmetric. Knowledgeable. Very clever. Likes to learn. And he knows how to learn. Balanced. He has inner beauty. Inner, not outside. Inner. And inner gentle. He's very gentle inside. Full of talent. He loves peace and he will give in. Meaning He knows how to compromise. He knows how to be mevater, as we say. Okay, okay. Not peace, yeah. Peace. Very good. No? If it goes to the opposite. Not realistic בכלל. Living in a la la land. That's why we're saying la la land. 3 times lamed. La land. Not realistic. He likes to be by himself. He can lock himself in the room for hours. Like to be left alone, meaning he is a very good candidate for depression. Very good one. Meaning on the verge already. And stubbornness. And stubbornness. So, again, so every letter that I throw at you, I hope that you're doing homework. Again, don't think for 1 second that the name will do the job for you. When you want to make a dough and you want to make afrasha, so you have the dough, you have the flour, you have the
Yeast.
yeast, the water, the egg, sugar, everything is there. They told you this what it needs to make a challah, everything is there. Now you sit like this. It will be a dough.
No.
So people think that this class is Segula class. I'll tell you what is your name, and right away, your husband will be a tzaddik tomorrow, and you're gonna be tzaddiket, and you're gonna be forget it. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you what you have inside. The ingredients are there. Now let's see if the cook or the baker, they know what they're doing. Meaning
Right.
by calling a right name to a child, you're doing a big favor to yourself and to the child. It's making your life much easier, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to work. At least you know the ingredients that you have. And what can happen if it goes right, and what can happen if it goes left. You're putting a cake in the oven. You think that's it? And you're going to talk on the phone. What do you think will happen to the cake?
Won't burn unless you watch it, put a timer on.
When you're going to wake up that the cake is burning?
When you smell it.
Smell.
When we're going right away for, evaluation and so on, when?
When it's already in smoke.
Starting to smell, there is a smoke. You were busy with other things. Same thing. The cake had everything there. All the good ingredients were there. But the baker was not there. So actually, by giving you these names, I'm giving you a recipe book. Okay? I'm giving you a recipe book with the finer ingredients that you have in the market. It's called Jewish ingredients, spiritual ones. Now you have to cook it, you have to bake it, you have to roast it. And I don't know what you're doing in the kitchen, but you have a job to do. Understood?
Yes, Rav.
Because
Yes,
from
sir.
what I see on the chat, the excitement, everything, what did you say about David? What did you say about this? They think if they take this, so the child, you can give a very good name, and most of the names that I hear are good. But depends who is the cook, and depends who is the baker, if he knows what he's doing.
Colorado.
I'm listening, yes.
Yeah, okay. I listened to Miriam the other day, the description you made. And I called Reverton. She's my friend. And excuse me. And she said exactly what you're saying. She said, oh, I see. Now I have to work on those things.
Very good.
She's a Reverton.
Right. She's right.
If you guys can mute, it's gonna be good, please.
Okay, so let's go to Mem.
רבא, יש לי שאלה, מה זה מין משיח, בבקשה?
One second. Yeah, Habibi. Second. There is 3 key letters that we call it Emish. I think this word Amish came from.
What did you say? Navy. Navy. Dark. Blue? What are you going to look for?
Please mute. We hear your conversation.
Harry, can you mute?
My bad. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Rav, can you repeat the Amish thing you said, the 3 key letters, please?
The letters Aleph, Mem, and Shin. In Hebrew, we say Emish. The Ashkenazi say it's very Amish.
Oh, Hamish.
Hamish. It's coming from somewhere, and that's where it's coming from. People who have Aleph in their name, Mem in their name, and Shin in their name, the parents have to know that this child is very, very spiritual child. They are and he is very active, not lazy at all, full of courage. He'll fight, patientful. He loves his home and peace. Some people, why am I saying loving is home? Because today, most people, they don't love their house. They're always outside. Always outside. They're coming home. They're staying for 1 hour or two, just I came or she came. I'm going to my friends, I'm going to a coffee shop, shopping, just not to be home. Just not to be home. Home, they hear home and say, oh, why? And some are the opposite. They love the house. They don't want to go outside. I don't want to go to restaurants. No vacations.
Yeah, Ephraim.
The best one is in my house. There are people like that. And I'll tell you something, these people are very, very peaceful people. They're happy people. Some people, if they don't go 2-3 times a week, a year for a trip or something, it was a bad year. People who love their house, the corona was very good for them. Very good for them. They didn't see any change. They don't know what is there. Mimele, I'm home all the time. The people that likes to go outside, they need pills. They don't know what to do with themselves. So, Mem, he loves the house because the house gives him peace of mind. He loved by everybody. He's a trustworthy person. He helps and he supports. Everybody that needs him, he'll be there. All this is very, very good qualities to tell you that the neshama is very active. Very spiritual, very spiritual. But if it goes to the negative side, oy vavoy. This is mamash is going to be if it's going to the negative side. Impatient, he does things very fast, not thinking.
Impulsive.
Impulsive. Very tempered. Imaginations. He's living in a world of illusions. And sometimes you see him, as we say, merachef. Do you know what does it mean, merachef? If you see once a person on drugs, if he sniffs or he smokes something heavy, a
dazed look. A dazed look.
Hi.
Zombie.
Why, when the spiritual doesn't fulfill what he have to fulfill, so he goes to the other side. Because the world is extreme. We have to understand. The world slowly, as we can see, if you open up your eyes, you see. Either you all the way to the right or either you're all the way to the left. Where is the center?
Rabbi, these people are extremists or?
They're not extremists. They be all the way here. The extremist already is a cult. I'm not talking about cult. I'm talking about your opinions. And your opinions, either you're going to be here, either you're going to be there.
Okay, thank you.
The middle one will disappear. And that's exactly what the book of Daniel is saying. He says at the time, at the last generation, he said clearly, the Reshaim Yarshiu, the Reshaim will be more Reshaim than we used to. And the Tzaddikim will be more Tzaddikim. Meaning what he wants to say, the world will be very, very much left and right. No center anymore. And today Hashem bringing us to a point to decide, what side are you? Right? Or you going left? You cannot stay today in the middle. You can't. Let's go to Nun. We're moving forward. Nun, many names have Nun, right?
דניאל
Yes,
זה הולך?
מה?
דניאל.
דניאל,
Nathaniel,
נחמן, נחמה,
ניסן.
Nehemiah,
מה?
ניסים.
ניסן, ניסים,
Hannah,
נתן,
Hanan,
מה זה?
Hannah,
חנן,
אני יונתן.
יונתן,
Naomi. Is Naomi?
Hanina.
עדינה.
No, no, Hanina. Rabbi,
חנינה, כן, חנינה. חנינה, very good. These people they have in the ingredients. He is independent. No partners. Independent. He likes to be a manager. He has to manage everything. Why? Because he has self-confidence. This Nun. נאמנות. מה זה נאמנות? Trustee. Do you have a trust fund, right? Do you have a trustee? That's called נאמנות. נאמן. You can trust him. He's very deep person, deep and powerful. Very powerful person. Not a bad one. That's a good one. But if he's going to he'll be first on the line for addiction. He will, if the Nun is not going to go to Kodesh, when he goes to Chol, he will be very good candidate for addiction.
As you know.
He will have jealousy and mood swings. You cannot figure this person out. That shows you all that a person is not happy with himself. Why people get addicted? Do you know why?
They feel an emptiness inside of them.
First of all,
Reality.
addiction is coming from Hashem because Hashem wants us to be addicted to Him. If you're not going to be addicted to the Torah and to the mitzvot and to Hashem, Mimele, you're going to look for other addictions. So addiction it comes with all kind of varieties. OCD, it's addiction. Addiction. Smoking, addiction.
Medication too?
Medication, מסוכן, very dangerous.
Pain medication, narcotics.
Rav, is it possible to clarify what you mean with the positive that he's independent, no partners?
Yeah.
What does that mean? It feels like it's more negative. Like, why wouldn't he want to be with a partner?
If he knows what does it mean independent, yeah, it doesn't mean that he will drive his wife crazy and he say, don't tell me what to do, I'm independent. We can take it one step ahead. He says, I don't want to get married because I want to stay independent. That's not what I said, independent. You see, I like to be independent. And that's what I did. I built my own shul. So I don't need advices from anybody. If yes, I have my Rabbi, he'll tell me what to do. All right? Independent means I don't have to be told what to say. Because when you're not independent, so other people telling you say what we tell you to say. If not, the politicians are independent.
No, they're dependent on others to make decisions for them.
They're not.
So does that mean an own thinker? Like type of thing?
Meaning is whatever he get from the Torah and his Rabbi says is okay. If 50 people will say you crazy, it's okay, I'm crazy. But I'm independent. You cannot fire me. You don't like me? Don't come. But I'm independent.
Thank you very much, Rav.
Tell me something. Are we independent or we have to bow down to the neighbors and to the society and so on? You tell me.
We're independent.
I think we're dependent on how others view us. I don't think we're fully independent. Like, if your friends are not so religious and you are, they'll look at you funny and you'll start to doubt yourself. Maybe I shouldn't be like this. Maybe there's something wrong with me. So I think we are dependent a lot on what other people think of us.
So you're not independent.
Excuse me, Rob.
Yeah.
Meaning a little bit like we want approval from other person. We seek
Correct.
approval. But and also self-worth is not determined what other people think of us. Determine what.
This one might be insecurity. Independent mean I have my
Own ideas.
my own ideas.
I know what I want.
Exactly.
No.
Independence. Okay.
So we're independent. Okay. Rabbi, just to clarify, we're looking at the name. Do we look at the whole name or just the first name, the noon? When the name starts with the noon, are we looking at?
You have to look at every letter. What?
Every letter?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, just to clarify. Okay, so every letter. Thank you.
When you cook, you look only on the salt.
Right. So every ingredient.
Every ingredient is important, and how much to pour into the food.
So each name,
Rabbi?
every letter.
Yes.
Got you. Okay.
Okay.
Rabbi,
Yeah.
if there is a name that has Aleph, Mem, and Shin, is that a very strong name that has all those 3 letters, like you said before?
Very spiritual name.
Like Shmuel.
Very spiritual.
Thank you.
Again, is not automatically coming to be the chief rabbi. Yes, he has the abilities. Now, if you take somebody by name Shmuel and you're sending him to a day school, I don't call it yeshiva, I call it a day school. Don't expect him to be. Meaning is not up to his potential.
Right.
Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Samech. What do we have in Samech?
Sarah.
Sarah is not Samech.
I'm sorry.
Isn't Rabbi?
Yeah.
Suri?
Huh?
Suri or something, Rav, with a sama?
Simcha?
Asaf.
You said you don't really have so many Sabbath names. You just said maybe Stephen.
Yo.
Rabbi, Sarah.
Ma?
Sarah.
Sveta.
Sarah. Sarah.
Sarah is not with the sin.
Sally.
Yosef.
Sally can.
Rabbi, Sveta and Stella is Samech. Hello.
It's not a Jewish name.
Rabbi, is Sophie a Jewish name?
איזה שם הם צריכים לשים? לדוגמה, לאסתלה איזה שם היא צריכה לשים?
Stella?
כן, סטלה.
She should choose a name.
Is Sophie a Jewish name?
Sophia?
Mm-hmm.
Russian.
Sophia can.
Esther has Samech, the second letter.
Very good. Asaf, Esther. Let's see what they have inside. Deep. They know how to keep secrets. They love to learn. And when they learn, they're very deep. They're not shallow. They love to help everybody. They're giving good advices. They'll support whoever needs a support. He is, again, independent, and he has self-confidence. Now we go to the wrong side, and it's a long list. It's a long list, unfortunately. So Esther can be very good, and she can be Asaf also. It's the same thing. It can be very good. It can be very bad. If you're going to the negative, here's what's going to happen over here. Jealousy. Cannot control themselves. Difficulty to accept criticism. Stubbornness. Very incapable to express his or her feelings. They're very closed up. And people pessimistic, not optimistic, pessimistics. If they have samech, either they can go here or they can go.
What does that mean, please?
What?
Pessimistic?
Pessimistic.
Pessimistic.
Negative beings? Negative.
A person
Rabbi?
who's always negative, no?
Not positive.
Pessimistic means when somebody thinks the worst is going to happen, that the negative is in front of them
It's a
rather than
negative.
looking at the right side.
It's opposite of optimistic.
Optimistic.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Ein.
רבא, יש לי שאלה, אסתר עם א' כותבים או עם ה'? אני יודעת
אסתר
שזה
באלף.
א' הולך.
Aleph.
תודה רבה.
Ein. Whoever has the letter Ein,
יעקב, inside the...
Yaakov,
Ezra.
Emmanuel, Atara,
Yael.
Yael,
Adina.
Ezra.
Ezra, very good.
Naomi, right?
Naomi. Okay, very good. First of all, they're smart people. They're talking to the point. They're not akafot, tak. They know how to express themselves. They're good communicators. Very creative. Very much doing things. Practical people. Practical. They're putting a lot of effort on whatever they do. They don't do the things, I did it. They're very determined and very charming people. That's Ein. Then the negative side, very impulsive, no patience at all, selfish, can hurt everybody, and very tempered person, anger. So it can be very good, this. It can be let's go to pay.
Oh, excuse me, Rabbi, please.
Yeah, no.
Azriel could be is with the Ain.
Azriel is with Ain.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Pei. Pei, we have many names, okay?
Peril.
Penina.
Nina.
Peril. Peril.
Valino.
Frecha.
Frecha, yeah.
Perachia.
Pinchas.
Pinchas.
Zipporah.
Zipporah, very good. Pei. Okay, let's go to Pei. First of all, they show leadership. They're very initiating. They're not afraid to start something new. They have a willpower. Clever.
Rav, can you repeat what you said?
Not with the heart. These people knows how to do things. And he keeps a secret. Not only here, the secret goes into the stomach. You cannot, if you hear something, it's a secret. These people are very good for espionage. Very good.
But I'm sorry, when you say they keep secrets, do you mean they themselves are secretive or they just keep other people's secrets?
It doesn't mean that he is not open, but he knows what to reveal and what not to reveal. And if you tell him something that is asking you, please don't say it, it's like you put it in the safe and you lost the keys.
Thank you.
Will never come out. You know, it's very interesting when they gave me an interview in the army and they decided that I have to go to espionage. The one who were asking the question was a religious guy. And all the time he looks at my name and he looks at me, Gara. I'm sure that he knew what I'm saying to you now. And according to what they knew about my name and so on, this one, they say, okay, you. And there are many secrets that we know that even until now, I will not say what we saw, what we did. Stay with us, which is very important. You know, some people you cannot talk to them. You cannot, because you're saying things over here, takes 5 minutes exactly. It goes elsewhere, and with the salt and pepper, don't ask. If it's going to the negative side, aggressive, likes to talk, too much talking, exactly the opposite. And ego. big Baal Gava, which is, this is mamash. If a person have an ego, it's very hard to deal with this. Let's go to tzaddik. The Ashkenazim saying a tzaddik. The Sfaradim that came from the from Egypt or from Israel, or even us, the Bukharim, we say tzaddik. We don't say tzitzis, right? What the Ashkenazim says? Tzitzis, right?
Right. We don't have.
We say tzitzit. But it sounds like a samech.
Right.
But it's not. So let's go to tzaddik, as we say. A tzaddik for the Ashkenazim. People who have tzaddik like Tzipora,
Yitzchak,
Tzvi, Zion.
Theon, right.
My Rabbi over here, she is my helper.
Rabbi Sophia has.
Is Tzvi one or no?
Sophia. Tzivia. Let's see what they have. What's the ingredient? Huh?
Ketzia also?
Ketzia, of course. Ketzia, very good. So tzaddik, they're very patient people. Very delicate. In Russian, they taught me already, they saying, nezhny.
No zuk.
No, okay. Okay. Very much considerate. Very straight inside. Yeah. In Hebrew, we say you have yosher pnimi. The inside of him is very straight. Balanced. Dedicated. Very much mechushav, everything that he do is very much calculated. Musariyut. How do you say it in English?
Devoted. Devotion.
Devotion?
Devoted, no?
Devoted.
Yeah. Ozer, meaning he likes to help and he likes to support everybody that needs it, can rely on him, he'll be there. A very, very nice letter to have. But if it goes to the other side, not good. And this is what we have to fix. He gets hurt very fast. Even if you didn't mean, right away they think, you meant me. I didn't mean you, Bechla. No, I know you. And then what happened? He hurt other people only also very easily, because over here we very considerate. Very considerate. The opposite is not considerate. So he can tell you whatever. He is very tempered and very annoying. Annoying person. From where to where?
No. This is what you need. So I need one for myself.
Rosa, please mute yourself.
Okay, I see. I have to do it for her. No? Oh, she did it. Okay. Okay. We are in Kuf. We're coming toward the end. Kuf. What names we have with Kuf? Yaakov, Akiva. Yeah. If it's a lady,
Abigail? No.
Karen.
No.
Karen.
can
Karen, no? Rabbi? No.
Karen is a home.
Is Rivka with a kuf?
Ah,
Rivka?
Rivka. Very good.
Yeah.
Rivka.
Yeah.
Ketia.
Carmel.
No. This is with kaf. Like Carmela is with a kaf.
I see. Thank you.
Kuf. Okay. These people, they don't talk kacha. They talk with fire. Did you hear? Did you hear? You know, some say, did you hear? Did you hear? And some people will talk with no, like he's on fire.
Enthusiastic, Rabbi?
Enthusiastic.
Okay.
Exaggerated? No.
Very dedicated. Very charming. They loving other people. They like to be partners. Oh, here we go. Likes to be partners. And they have the ability to do things, not only to talk. You know, some people, they talk, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. And at the end, it does zero. These people, they quiet, but they know how to do stuff. If it's the opposite way, oy vavoy.
Wait, Rabbi, can you explain when you say likes to be partners, like an example? Like to be partners with other people, like work together with people, or
Yeah, to work together with people. To work together. He is not independent.
Team player.
Team player. Ah, very good. You see, sometimes when you're planning to do a party and you have like five ladies or 5 men in charge, you can see right away the characters. Pay attention. Some of them saying things and say my way, and some people say, let's hear what he has to say, what this one has to say, what this one has to say. Interesting. They like team. Other people, they don't like to be team. So, if it going to the negative side, this kuf, oy vavoy. They becoming alimim. Do you know what alimut means?
Violent.
Violent. Either physical, either verbal. Meaning these are the people who fall into abuse. The other way. The parents did a bad job and these people became abusers. Either physical abusers, either verbal abusers. Very impulsive people. Not stable. And not aware. He can be very good, this goof, and he can go to the other side, and we don't want to see it. To be abusive. See, it doesn't mean that this child will be abusive. Now, if you have a child by name, if it's Yaakov, don't chase out there, you don't be abusive, huh? Oh, I see already. This you don't do. So now here comes the parents. They show respect in the house. They talk like two normal people, right? So the child, this goof, will go to the right place and not to the wrong place. Meaning they are more vulnerable than the other to fall into be abusers. It's not only them and the other, no. The other also will be. But they're going to be first on the line because of the character that they have.
Rabbi, what if the letter exists in a non-Jewish name? It only considers Jewish. Okay, thank you.
A non-Jewish name like you UFO. You have no name. Unidentified object. What is your name? I have no name. What are you cooking? I don't know.
Got it.
Okay? So we have tomorrow to finish Shin, Resh, and Taf. And then we'll move further down.
Rabbi?
Yes.
Is shin and sin basically the same meaning?
The what? The what?
Is the letter shin and sin basically the same meaning?
Two different letters.
Okay.
Don't forget, because Emesh, like Aimish, it's Aleph Mem Shin. These are the letters that will take you to very spiritual place. But the more spiritual it is, the more dangerous is this. Okay? So I have
Rabbi,
to...
so just to quickly clarify, so when a person has lots of negative on their side, so what you're saying is that by being a good role models, would the parents have to be good role models and showing to the child the positive? Like through that, we could show positive?
You know what ingredients you have in your hand.
Right.
And now you have to go to work on this and to make the best out of it, because you know what can come out of it.
Uh-huh. So by just showing it to the child as much as possible, the positive.
And to talk to him and to send them to the right place, to the right yeshiva, and to know, to be on top of it, and things that you see that is going a little bit toward this way, you have to know that you have a project in your hand.
Right, right.
But Rav, are we allowed to show this to our kids? I mean, the positive side, because the negative side is really scary.
What was the question?
Are we allowed to share this information with our kids? Like the positive sides of their names and things like that to encourage them
You
to do
can
better?
do it, but you can do it. You have to be very smartly to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should be telling them the negative side. That's for
No,
sure.
no, just the positive.
Just
it's
maybe
really
the
scary.
positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with the positive, by telling them the positive, maybe we could encourage them with positive reinforcement.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And for Rav, I'm sorry, one last question. Why is Mem fire?
What?
Why is Mem falling under fire? Because you would think mime is water.
We'll get to it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Have a good night, everybody. Tomorrow I'll
Thank
see you. If you want to be on the class, it's at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then 1 o'clock, which is a shiur that I advise everybody to listen. And then I'll see you again tomorrow night.
Thank you, Rabbi.
We are lucky.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Rabbi, the 9
Thank you, Rabbi.
Rabbi,
Thank
the
you.
9 a.m. and the 1 p.m. is
Oh,
for
yeah.
ladies also?
Yes,
Rabbi, you recommended the 1 o'clock shiur you said tomorrow?
9 and
Monday
1.
and Thursday, yes.
Rabbi, you have 7 for the boys?
Good night, Rabbi.
7 a.m. for the boys?
9 a.m.
As usual. Not for you because I don't see you.
Why? I was there. Today I wasn't there, but 2 days I was there.
2 days ago. Okay.
אבל אני צריך חיזוק.
We need the smack, Rabbi, a hard one.
I know. I'm preparing myself.
Thank you.
Rabbi, what do you teach at 9 in the morning? What shiur do we give at 9 in the morning? If you don't mind me asking.
Allah
What do
Hashem.
you-
Allah.
I forget to be there tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank
It's
you,
very
Rabbi.
interesting, the halacha. It's very interesting.
Okay, Kol Tov. Good night, everybody.
Good night.